As a youngster, choosing your first bike is, in a way, one of the most important decisions you make in your life. Whether you realize this or not, it's the one always by your side when you're actually discovering yourself. It lays the foundation of your expectations ahead, and my first bike was the R15 V2, for which I'm still thankful. So, if you are an enthusiastic youngster in 2024 and you have the budget of around 1.5 lakhs, looking to buy a street naked under the 200cc category, you will stumble upon the Pulsar N160. Mind you, it's the N and not the NS, as that's another bike in the same family fighting for your choice. At this point, it seems like there's a multiverse problem at Bajaj, with the advent of new-gen Pulsars like the N series that exist along with the NS series. Let's talk about the N160 today and things I like about it. The styling looks modern with an aggressive face resembling your favorite transformer, and the proportions are sleek for most riders whether you're tall or short. The engine is a smooth operator with literally no vibrations even post the 100 km/h mark. The response is very linear and torque is evenly spread throughout the gears. The 5-speed gearbox is very slick and I never experienced any false neutrals in my 100 km drive. All gear shifts felt tactile and reassuring even when filtering through traffic. Handling is very beginner friendly, and as a college going student or an office goer, you will enjoy how nimble and flickable it feels within the city. Front suspension is telescopic and pliant enough to cope up with bad roads as well as certain bits of off-roading within the city. You will not dread the potholes like you would with a stiff upside-down fork on most other street nakeds. Braking is sharp and dual-channel ABS works great to provide you with a sense of security and assurance. As a youngster, your daily spending capacity would be restricted to your pocket money, and mileage would be at the topmost of your priority. What you save on fuel is what you can afford to spend with your friends. This bike would be your best friend in that aspect as well. The owner claimed mileage is around the 45 to 50 km/L mark. Lastly, my favorite aspect is the exhaust note that's surprisingly bassy and punchy for a 160cc. Moving on to things that I did not like. During the initial part of my ride, I struggled to find any shortcomings until after 50 kilometers, I realized that the seat is too soft. In the last leg of my ride, I had to stand up now and then as it was literally a pain in the ass. Electronics are par for the course with neat additions like the USB charger and the backlit illuminated handlebar controls. But the console seems to be a little buggy with warning lights randomly switching on and off. As I said, the engine character is very linear and sudden overtakes might be too much to ask from it. The top speed is only around the 122 km/h mark. The rear suspension is stiff and pillion riders have complained of the ride quality on bad roads. The slightly committed driving position is something I personally enjoyed because of how flickable it is within the city, but it's not the most comfortable on the highway. The verdict. The Pulsar N160 pretty much nails the fundamentals of a great beginner-friendly driving experience. Braking, handling, performance, and efficiency are all on point with very few compromises, which can be easy to live with. It's a Pulsar which lives up to the name in the modern world and looks like the one to carry the legacy forward for generations to come. I will be comparing this to rivals like the Gixxer 150 and the Apache 164V in the upcoming videos, as I haven't tested them yet. Stay tuned for more such videos. Cheers!